What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Greatest show on earth, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you would like to join the greatest sports betting Discord community on planet Earth, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Come join $5 measly ass dollars, be a part of something great, and join a great sports betting community filled with knowledgeable people who are trying to get a bag and crack these folks. Also, guys, I am at, this number is not updated, I'm at 3,943 subscribers. I need 57 subscribers to hit 4,000. If you're feeling generous today, if you got a few more seconds to scroll down with your finger and hit the subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. I would love to have 4,000 subscribers by the end of the week. I need 57 of you guys. I know I'm getting thousands of viewers. I need 57 to hit the damn subscribe button. Please help me out. That would mean a lot to me. 4,000 is a big milestone for me personally, okay? Anyways, we'll review yesterday, get into the props, get into the slate. We only got 3 games, but I do like the slate a lot, so we'll talk about them, and then we'll get to gambling. Yesterday, 6 wins, 3 losses, plus 2.3 units. Pacers got blew out, but Victor cashes with the under. Trailblazers, I told you that boy ain't have 41.5 in him. He had 41, but he ain't had that 0.5, baby. We 0.5 the books yesterday. Trailblazers are hot. They cash again. They're just on fire right now. I'm not fading them at all. Hawks minus 4.5. Fuck them. They suck. Wizards will never see another slip. The Wizards will never see another slip in their fucking life. If you see me betting the Wizards, just know it's not me. Somebody has possessed me. If you see me put the Wizards on another slip, they're playing versus disabled folks. The Clippers have people out there with cast in one fucking arm, and they can't beat them. The Clippers don't even have no players healthy. How do the Wizards lose with a 13.5 spread versus these fucking Clippers with disabled folks playing ball? I can't believe it. I was watching, I said, I can't believe this. I literally had to, I took a walk out. It's 3 degrees in Ohio. I took a walk around the block just saying, I can't believe this. I did it at nighttime too. It was fucking windy. Eyes would look like I was crying. How do they lose a 13.5 spread versus one-armed folks in cast? How? It's insane. If the Wizards see another fucking slip of mine, I'm possessed. That's all I'm gonna say on it. Enough crying like a fucking bitch. Let's go into the props and talk about them. First one I'm on. LaMelo Ball, under 40.5 points and assists. So, do the Trailblazers have a good defense? No, they do not. However, the point guard is one of their strongest roles to stop. They're pretty damn good. They're good versus the point guard and the power forward. But versus the point guard, they limit the points pretty good. Point guards don't put up a lot of points versus them, but they facilitate well. LaMelo don't facilitate that great, though. He is capable of getting a lot of assists, and he has been getting more, but I think he struggles here. I just don't think it's a good match for him, especially with the way he's been playing. He's on a downward spiral a little bit. Last season, 73% hit rate on the under. This season, 69%, so he improved. But he's starting to fall back into them same habits as last year. Look, last 20, 65% hit rate on the under. So he was kind of balling here back December 19th in November. Last 10, 90% hit rate on the under. Last 5, 100% hit rate on the under. And if you look at the teams, guys, he hasn't been like, he couldn't get it versus the Wizards? Versus the Jazz, versus the Bulls. These are the worst defenses in the league, and he couldn't do anything. And guys, again, when I say he couldn't do anything, I'm talking he couldn't hit this fucking 40.5 line. That's what they have Victor's line at in fucking Europe or wherever the hell he's from. Bonjour, motherfucker. That's where they had his line at. How is LaMelo's line as high as Victor's was in Europe? With the fucking crumpets. There's no way. 40.5 is too high. He ain't getting that. He's been struggling. Look at this shit, man. He is on a downward. If you were to draw a line, that shit is just going zip downwards. He's on a downward spiral. They're pretty good versus the point guard. 40.5 is insane. It's too high. I love LaMelo. He's one of my favorite players in the league, but that's nuts. That's too high. Give me it. It's my favorite player today. Next, Desmond Bane, over 19.5 points. Now, this one's tricky because overall on defense, the Pelicans are terrible. They're 25th in the league with points allowed. That said, their best, where they are best, is versus the shooting guard. So if there is one position that they lock up, it's the shooting guard. Now, as you see head to head, the 2 recent times Desmond saw the Pelicans, he got 7 and 18. So that's a giant red fucking flag. That said, he's balling lately. It's hard to fade him right now. Look at this shit. But the only game he didn't hit it in all this streak, if you look at his last 20, 65% hit rate. Last 10, 90% hit rate. The only one he missed was versus them damn Pelicans. So I chose to bet this based on the fact that what's his name's not in for the Pelicans. What's his name? Who is it? One of their decent defenders is gonna be out, and I think it's gonna lead to. I knew his name, now I've done forgot it. Y'all know how I do. I get to rambling and forget shit. But Desmond Bane, look, what I'm basically going on is if he doesn't get it here, the Pelicans just have his number. It just is what it is. 3 strikes and you out. I'm gonna give him the chance here to do what he's been doing. As I said, last 10, he's been hitting this. He's been balling. He's been putting up a dub a game. He's been reliable for it. If he don't get it tonight, so be it. It's fine. They have his number, and I'll take the loss, and I will jot that down in my memory book that he just cannot play versus the Pelicans for whatever reason. Every time he sees them, he's terrible. I'll lock it in and won't forget it. But I'm going to give him one more chance with the way he's been hooping. I know he's been under on the season, but goddamn, lately he's on fire, man. 90% of the time, I mean, he's killing it lately. And also, Brandon Ingram, he is questionable for tonight. Another thing is, guys, well, I'll talk about that when we get to the game. Next prop, Paul George, points and rebounds under 27.5. What the fuck? Guys, they are versus the Cavs, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Cavaliers of the Cleveland. Points allowed 9th, rebounds allowed 2nd. They be locking folks the fuck up, especially that's forward position. Head to head, just saw him, got 16 measly ass points and rebounds. Bro was out there like a damn ghost, getting cardio in, wasn't even really trying. 71% hit rate on the under for the season. Why is this line so high? This line is insane. Give me this all day, every day. Paul George, 127.5 points and rebounds. Way too fucking high. I know we had a few really good ones in here. Versus good defenses and good teams, I will give that to him. But this about average. These to me are outliers. This is about average. Last 20, 65, last 10, last 5, 40. That is scary, but man, this is not Paul George. This was the ghost of Paul George. This is real Paul George right here. All these low, anywhere from 15 to 20. That's real Paul George. These are outliers. Versus really good teams. Now, I think the Cavs just beat the shit out of him. Wouldn't be surprised if they blow him out and he don't even play the fourth quarter. So, under 27.5. And lastly, Ja Morant, over 22.5 points. Because if there is one thing we know about these Pelicans and these Grizzlies, they cannot play defense. These teams' defenses are terrible. Versus the point guard, they are 29th in the goddamn league. Every time he's seen him, he saw him twice recently, got 25 and 27. So we're getting a gift at 22.5, probably because lately he been kind of janky. Ja ain't been balling like he's used to. But every time he sees these Pelicans, he shows out. They don't have anybody to D him up, anybody to stop him. This should be a free play. They are awful versus the point guard. Give me Ja Morant to do what he does every time he sees him and go to over, okay? Let's get into the slate, talk about each game, and I'm going to get y'all out of here. First game. Blazers and the Hornets. There's not a planet, a multiverse, a universe. There's not a fucking world where I'm fading the Trailblazers versus the Hornets. Why are we getting 5.5 points versus these dog shit Hornets with a LaMelo who's on a straight downward spiral and they can't cover and they can't win a game and the Trailblazers been beating the fuck out of everybody? Why are we getting plus 5.5 with the Trailblazers? Give me the Trailblazers plus 5.5 favorite straight of the day. This is a no-brainer. Take them on the money line at plus 175 if you want to. Cavs and the 76ers, give me the Cavs minus 10.5. I think they blow them out by the third quarter. I'm pretty sure they don't play the fourth. 76ers don't got anybody who can do anything versus them. And another thing is they got fucking Paul George playing the center. Guys, they are cooked. What the fuck is this line? What is this line? Give me the Cavs minus 10.5. These 76ers are just cooked. And then lastly, Pelicans and Grizzlies. Point I was trying to make earlier, guys, is Brandon Ingram. He's really good. He's questionable. He may be back for the Pelicans. They're getting healthy. They've been playing decent ball. That said, if I'm the Pelicans, there's no fucking world you start Brandon Ingram tonight. What you do is you wait till the next game where you play the bum-ass Hornets. You put Brandon Ingram versus the Hornets in their god-awful defense and let him ball and have a confidence-building game his first game back. Keep him on the bench one more game. This is common sense. I'm sure they do it. I don't think he plays tonight. Maybe he gets a few minutes, but I doubt it. If I'm the Pelicans, no fucking chance you send him out there versus these Grizzlies to get beat up on and bullied. Send him out there versus the Hornets, let him build his confidence up. So Grizzlies by 11.5, Cavs minus 10.5, and Trailblazers plus 5.5 is where I gotta be. Final plays of the day, everything I played. Trailblazers 5.5, LaMelo Ball under 40.5 points and assists, Cavs minus 10.5, Paul George under 27.5 points rebounds, Grizzlies minus 11.5, Ja Morant over 22.5 points, and Desmond Bane over 19.5 points. These two teams cannot play defense, should be very high scoring. Let's get out of here. And I did want the over in this game, but it was at 240. Then it went to 41, 42, 43, 44. I'm like, man, fuck it. Y'all pricing it out. I can't even get it no more. So that's it. Let's get out of here. Let's get it back and let's absolutely fucking crack these folks.